roller as the Mavericks have bounced back after that first punch by the Celtics.
Well, as they've done all playoffs, the Dallas Mavericks so adept at this alley-oop. This time, it's Kyrie Irving maybe getting away with a little slide of that right pivot foot, but the beautiful feed to Derek Lively.
By YouTube TV on a beautiful Monday night in Boston, Massachusetts. Both teams struggling shooting the ball to start. Celtics 6 for 16. The Mavericks 5 for 15. Boston Celtics with great defense. They hold the Mavericks to 35% shooting. First quarter complete, 10-point lead for the Celtics. Lead as Doncic goes to the basket, draws the foul. Free throws coming up. Second quarter here in Game 5. Within 9. Just under 5 minutes remaining here in the second. Well, as you would expect, the press coverage in Slovenia, very heavy for their hometown hero after we received criticism in Game 3, then had that brilliant performance in Game 4 to avoid the sweep and continue the series. Meanwhile, he started off here Game 5, just 2 of 7. And Doris is a Celtic that's largely responsible.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown willing to push up and pressure, refusing to be screened, trying to prevent catches, making difficult catches, out further than Luka would absolutely want to be to start the possession. You love the tenacity. This has been a point of pride for Jaylen Brown all year. He said early, I'm going to start my own all-defense campaign.
Upton Duncan and Manu Ginobili said he was impressed how much they cared about winning. That's all he's cared about in his career. You see most games without a title. Karl Malone and the Jazz came close. Al Horford has come close. He did it at the end of the third quarter of Game 2. They put him in for these situations. No hesitation. And Pritchard ends the second quarter in dramatic fashion. A 21-point lead for the Celtics. Halftime here in Game 5. Coming up the key of halftime. Celtics 24 minutes away from a title. The TD Garden is electric.
46. The 2024 NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV are brought to you by Patron. No one does passion quite like the masters behind Patron. Authentically crafted in the heart of Jalisco, Mexico. Patron, made by hand, crafted by passion. Please drink responsibly.
Welcome back. The NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. Game 5 about to start the third. Celtics with a 21-point lead. Tonight's assist of the game brought to you by State Farm. JJ.
Well, it's been Jason Tatum's assist in that first half that has given Boston the edge. 9 assists. And Doris, so much of the growth in Jason Tatum's game has been about leveraging his scoring to make his teammates better.
When your best player, his only concern is winning, he's committed to making all the right plays. He elevates the teammates around him. And for that step back 3 to go down, that's when you know he's cooking.
Tonight's first half stats brought to you by Etsy. In Game 4, Celtics had just 84 points for the game. They've got 67 already. And the three-point weapon, it's been there all season. 10 of 21 plus 7 on the boards as well. Welcome back. It's a 26-point lead. The Boston barrage continues.
The NBA Finals, presented by YouTube TV, are brought to you by the new movie Twisters. In theaters July 19th. Get tickets now.
Well, 16 years ago today, June 17, 2008, Game 6 NBA Finals. Celtics had lost Game 5, but still led 3 games to 2. They came back home. Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, Coach Doc Rivers, as they won by 39 points. Paul Pierce was the finals MVP. It was their first title in 22 years, 17th overall. They have not won the past 15 years, and a chance on the anniversary of the last one to perhaps get number 18. 16 points. And the Mavericks still fighting, down by 18.
Well, on one end, Boston has now missed 3 layups in this quarter. Dallas hanging around. Luka getting aggressive.
Tonight, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Oscar-nominated Austin Butler. And from The Bear, final voice and music from Madison Beer. Jimmy Kimmel Live, new tonight and all this week on ABC. All season long, it has been the #1 offensive weapon and one of the all-time performances from three-point range. Many Boston three-parties this season for these Celtics, and they're nearly unbeatable when they get the three-pointers going, and that's been the case so far tonight.
This was a team that averaged over 16 made threes a game.
And off the mark would not have counted. And that ends the third quarter. The Boston Celtics 1 quarter away from an NBA championship. Dominant defense, three-point prowess. They head to the fourth quarter up 19 as this presentation of the NBA Finals continues after this message and a word from our ABC station. Side out. Well, if the Mavs pull off a miraculous comeback tonight, the finals will continue in Dallas Thursday on ABC. Countdown begins our coverage at 8. Tip-off of a Game 6 if necessary shortly after 8:30.
The ability of the wings of Boston to get downhill ahead of steam. Stop me if you can. If you give it up, an easy 2 for your teammate. Jason, Jalen, the 2 stars doing all the right things.
The NBA Finals are presented by YouTube TV. Try it free. New users only. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
Four and a half minutes to a championship.
Jason Tatum has made all the right reads, attacking to score because he can sense a championship, the strength to finish that.
And Doris, for Jason Tatum, who has been in so many moments like this in his career, stepped up big time, had some failure. For him, he's relishing this, so close to his first championship.
We're officially Luka Doncic, 28 points, 12 rebounds. A little banged up here. He's played throughout these playoffs with a knee injury, an ankle injury, a chest contusion, and put up phenomenal numbers. A reminder, we're back in commercial-free crunch time, made possible by YouTube TV. As a reminder, for the rest of regulation, we'll be staying here at the TD Garden. Jake, in the biggest game of his career, Doris, has been spectacular.
So usually if you win an NBA championship, you've got to put some demons to bed. So many questions, could they close in crunch time? But he has made all the right plays. The ability to be dynamic, not just doing this as a scorer, yes, but also the ability to make tough shots and to set up his teammates.
I think the biggest growth in his game has been the willingness to set up his teammates, the willingness to share, making right reads. You brought up the assists. Both these guys this season in particular have gotten so good at just making the right basketball play, even if it doesn't always lead to an assist.
Now, Tatum has talked about how he's done everything except win the championship. That's